Have you ever heard a house breathe? In the small town of Blackwood, there's a mansion that doesn't just creak or groan. It whispers. And if you listen too closely, it might just whisper your name. This is the story of Emily Carter, a young journalist who thought she was investigating a local legend until the legend started investigating her. The story. Emily Carter, a 28-year-old investigative journalist from New York, arrives in the quiet town of Blackwood, Maine. She's there to uncover the truth behind the infamous Blackwood Manor, a decaying mansion abandoned for over 50 years. Locals say the house is cursed. Anyone who spends a night inside never comes out the same, if they come out at all. Emily interviews an elderly local, Mr. Grayson, who warns her, "The house doesn't like strangers. It talks to you, messes with your mind. Last person who went in? They found him a week later, sitting in the dining room, frozen solid, with a smile on his face." As night falls, Emily begins her investigation. At first, the house seems quiet, just the occasional creak of old wood. But then, she hears it, a faint whisper coming from the walls. It's so soft she can't make out the words, but it sends chills down her spine. She checks her cameras, but the audio picks up nothing. The whispers grow louder, more insistent. Emily starts to feel like she's being watched. She finds strange symbols carved into the walls that weren't there during the day. Suddenly, one of her cameras catches something, a shadowy figure standing in the corner of the dining room. The figure is gone when Emily rewinds the footage, but the whispers grow louder. The whispers turn into voices, voices that sound eerily familiar. Emily realizes they're mimicking the voices of her loved ones, her mother, her best friend, even her childhood dog. The house is playing with her mind, using her memories against her. She tries to leave, but the doors and windows are locked from the inside. Her phone has no signal, and her equipment begins to malfunction. The cameras capture distorted images of Emily, but she's not alone. Shadowy figures are closing in around her. In a moment of desperation, Emily finds an old journal hidden under the floorboards. It belongs to the original owner of the house, Elias Blackwood, who practiced dark rituals to gain immortality. The journal reveals that the house is alive, feeding on the fear of its victims to sustain itself. Emily discovers the only way to escape is to confront the source of the house's power, a hidden room in the basement. As she descends the creaky stairs, the whispers grow deafening. The walls seem to pulse, as if the house is alive. In the basement, she finds a grotesque altar covered in blood and surrounded by human bones. The whispers stop, and a single voice booms, "You're mine now!" Emily smashes the altar with a rusty axe, and the house lets out a deafening scream. The walls crack, the floor shakes, and the shadows retreat. She runs for the front door, which finally opens. The twist ending. Emily escapes. But as she drives away, she notices something strange in the rearview mirror. Her reflection is smiling. And it's not her smile.